I don't believe in any way that my life is particularly special, but I figure maybe my life can impact somebody in some way. So today we're going to be doing Draw My Life. So the doctors told my mom I was going to be a boy, but obviously I'm not. I was born in 1988 in Las Vegas, Nevada, and that's right, I am 25 years old. I have 2 older sisters and 1 older brother, and they're pretty awesome. Let's just leave it at that. My mom was a stay-at-home mom who took care of us kids, and she also had her own business at Amway selling products to her friends and family. My dad had a really great job and still does. He works at the airport working for the FAA, and he managed people that would work in the tower. Dad was my softball coach for many, many years, and it was a lot of fun. He might have been tough, but it was totally worth it to have your dad as a softball coach. I played softball all the way from when I was 4 years old to 13 years old, so I was pretty awesome. No, I wasn't that awesome, but it was a lot of fun. I wasn't much of a girly girl. I played a lot of sports. I played basketball, softball, soccer, anything I could get my hands on. I was a girl playing it. And I did not wear dresses whatsoever. I was a totally shorts, t-shirt, and sometimes hats. In elementary school, mostly when I was playing tetherball, kids would always poke fun at me and bully me, call me fat, that I looked like a boy, 4 eyes. I don't know what it was with playing tetherball and picking on me, but that was a very common thing that happened in elementary school. In middle school, it was basically the same story. I still got called the same names, fat, 4 eyes, ugly, but the funny thing was, I wasn't a fat kid. Kids can just be really cruel. But one thing that I did love was the viola in middle school, and that was really what I did to get away. In high school, I joined the choir, and that made me really happy, and it was awesome. Probably the best thing I ever did. But sometimes things just don't go right. I was also really, really sad, and honestly, I didn't know why, and I still don't know why I was really sad. I would cut myself, and I would have to wear really long t-shirts to cover them up. I graduated high school, all good grades, and would put on this happy face, but really deep down, I was still pretty sad. But again, I still don't know why. When I was 19 years old, I met this guy named Brian. He was a UNLV football player who was Filipino, and he seemed like a great guy, and we hung out a lot, and I just remember him being really muscular and just intimidating. One day, my mom and dad and some of my brothers and sisters took a trip out of the state, and I was left at home to work because I couldn't get time off. So, I decided to invite my current boyfriend Brian over, the Filipino muscular football guy. While he was there, he was trying to force me to have sex with him. And that is definitely something I did not want, and I told him no. But he did it anyway, and he had raped me. And I cried, and he didn't even care. I was so scared, I just lied there waiting for him to leave, and it felt like hours. Once he left, about 4 in the morning, I started crying, and I got in the shower and wept, until there was nothing left. The following year, I met this amazing guy on a dating site, and his name is Andre. We had absolutely everything in common. We played basketball in high school, video games, the same type of movies, anything you can imagine we had in common. We didn't have a normal, typical dating scene. I didn't have a job for very long, and his job didn't make a lot of money. So, for almost all of our dating, all we did was hang out together and spend time, which honestly was a blessing in disguise. On October 31st, 2011, California, Newport Beach, sunset, he proposed. And of course, I said yes. On May 11th, 2012, in Las Vegas, Nevada, we happily said, I do. And I got to wear the dress I thought I would never wear. A couple months after we got married, we started looking for jobs. We couldn't find jobs in Las Vegas, so we finally started looking out of state. We ended up finding a great job with Gap Ministries, fostering to 11 children. We felt so blessed to be able to pay our own bills and to be making a difference in children's lives. Sometimes we get sad kids, sometimes we get happy kids. But in the end, it makes us smile every day to see the smiles on their faces. And I guess that's it. That's the end. I was bullied. I was depressed. And I was raped. I couldn't have gotten through this without one thing. And that would be God.